Last time on What If Android 16 was a Saiyan. He came to Earth and was found by Dr. Gero. Took 16 as his son. Then when he was older, he turned to Nazaru and almost killed Dr. Gero. And after some time, 16 went after Son Goku, and they both turned into giant Nazarus and fought each other. Then the rest of the Z fighters went and cut off their tails, making them turn back to normal. 16 lost the fight. Dr. Gero came by and picked up 16 and brought him back to his secret lab, where he started to turn him into an android. Then at the beginning of the Android Saga, the Z fighters have found Dr. Gero's lab. When they got there, he had woken up Android 17 and 18. Then Android 17 kicked off Dr. Gero's head, and they woke up Android 16. Now what will happen next on What If Android 16 was a Saiyan? Thank you guys for watching the first part of this video. Thank you for joining me on my second. This is What If Android 16 was a Saiyan, obviously written by me, Jiren23. You can like, subscribe, turn on the bell if you want. If you don't want to, that's fine. Just, it's up to you. But let's get into the what if. So, we're back with the Z fighters encountering the androids for the first time. Then Android 17 said, "Well, looky here, what we have. Was your name?" I already messed with the sticking voice, but shh, no one will know. "I am Android 16. "And what are the odds?" Classic Dr. Gero. "So what are you meant for?" "I am programmed for the sole purpose of killing Son Goku." This is what I was talking about. Well, I'm glad I killed him. "You killed Son Goku?" "No, Dr. Gero." "That is not part of my mission." "Anyways, let's take care of these guys." Why not 16? You want to?" "No, it's not in my program." "Well, suit yourself." "Well, I am." "Oh, how about you fight me then? Because I'm not scared to fight a girl." Then Android 18 rushed in front of Vegeta and hit him into the wall, while Vegeta was in Super Saiyan. Then Vegeta rushes out and attacks 18, and 18 flies off a little over to the nearby highway. Vegeta chased her, attacking her, destroying most things while chasing her, making lots of collateral damage. Then they went back to where the others were. Then she stopped running and started to fight Vegeta. Vegeta goes for a punch and to kick her head off, but she dodges, then gets behind him and hits him into a boulder. Vegeta got up. Android 18 rushes in and broke his arm with what? A reverse roundhouse kick, which made Vegeta go back to his base from the pain and he screamed. She then kicked him in the face, making him get knocked out. Then she hopped back onto the road where 17 and 16. Android 18 then said, "Everyone else is weaker than him, and it's not worth our time." Then 18 walked to Krillin, kissed him on the cheek, and left. 16 and 17 left with her. Then Krillin and the others went to go give Vegeta a senzu. Then he got up, changing into a Super Saiyan, and said, "I will get her for that." Then Trunks said, "Dad, wait." "What is it, boy?" "They are too strong for us to beat, so how are we gonna beat them if they're so much stronger? And Vegeta said, we are saiyans. We get stronger the more we fight. If we lose and get back up and get healed, our Zenkais become stronger. And I don't have time for you. As then Vegeta flies away, and Trunks was about to start following him. While Piccolo and Krillin and Tien went to Kami's house, where Son Goku was at, well, he was unconscious because of the heart breaks. Piccolo went off to see why so many people's key dropped in one of the cities. He got there and didn't see anything or anyone alive. Then he heard some footsteps behind him. There was a perfect cell, dragging the last survivor of the city. The person then said, "Please save me. I will give you anything." Then Piccolo said, "You'll be wise to let him go." He said because he escaped for his life. Then Imperfect Cell absorbs the last of the heal of that person, thus killing him. Then Piccolo said, "Who are you?" And Imperfect Cell said, "I am Sin." "What are you?" "I'm an android made by the great Dr. Jerome." "Another android?" "Why, yes. Where, Son Goku?" "Why do you think I would tell you?" "I was actually thinking you were going to say that." As Piccolo then went up in the air, an Imperfect Cell got quickly behind Piccolo, caught him, and stabbed his arm with his tail, then started to absorb the life out of it. Piccolo started screaming, then shaked off Imperfect Cell there, standing with a shriveled arm. "Ah, I see this fight is going to go my way, because you can't win this fight. Only one arm." "Oh yeah?" As then Piccolo ripped off his arm and regrew a new one. But to Piccolo's surprise, it didn't shock Cell of what he has done. Imperfect Cell then fires a special beam cannon at Piccolo, which Piccolo smacks away. Then Cell rushes in to attack Piccolo, which Piccolo and him start to clash, but tries to dodge all his attacks. Then he was able to trick Cell by key blasting his face, then hiding the roots of the city, hiding his key. Then Imperfect Cell just walked away, and Piccolo fled to Kami's house without Imperfect Cell. During that, Android 16, 17, and 18 went over to Son Goku's house to see if he was there. But he was not, because he was over at Kami's house. They were about to move on, then Android 17 said, ah gosh darn it. Son Goku isn't here at his house." Then Android 18 said, "Probably at Kami's house. That's the second place they think we'd look." "Confirmed it. It is the second place we'll look." "Well, you heard him. Let's go." Then they started to fly towards Kami's house, and back with Piccolo. After Piccolo has a senzu and is about to tell the others about Cell, androids 16, 17, 18 arrived at Kami's house, and Piccolo walked out to confront them. "Come on, let's in. We want to see Son Goku." "He isn't here." "Confirmed. He isn't here." "Then why didn't you tell us when we landed?" "I thought it would be funny." Is that sarcasm I hear? "Anyway, you now know he isn't here, so leave." "Well, we did come all this way. Well, we're bored." "Well, if you're bored, I'll be the one who'll be quiet. But let's take this over to a different island." "Doesn't matter to me," said Android 17. As they both went over and landed on a deserted island. And Android 17 got his fighting stance in front of Piccolo. Piccolo got his. Then Android 18 said, let the boys be boys. I'll sit this one out and sit over here and watch. As Android 16, 18 watched from the sidelines as Android 17 and Piccolo get ready to fight. Then Piccolo and 17 charged at each other and started to fight. They threw punches and kicks. Piccolo threw some key blasts, but 17 dodges. Then 17 went and kicked Piccolo back, and Piccolo caught his foot. Then tossed him, threw a lot of key blasts at 17, which he dodges. And 17 said, you missed, as Piccolo smiles. I meant to. As 17 looks behind him, saw that key orbs were floating all around him as they rushed at 17. Hellzone grenade! As then it hit Android 17, but it then revealed that Android 17 was using his key shield. As then he drops his key shields and attack Piccolo again. Piccolo blocks his attack and goes for a counterattack, but 17 dodges and punches in the face to make him fly back. Then Piccolo senses a large key coming towards him and said, "What energy?" 17 then said, "What are you talking about?" That! As then on a rock above him was imperfect cell. That cell. I don't care who it is. Get lost, bug. Hello there, brother and sister, and you.
16.
16. Yes. I don't really know you. Anyway, well, I'm here for you, 17, 18. What? To absorb you to reach my perfect form. I don't want to be part of that. Well, it isn't going to be your choice when you're part of me. Then Android 17 charges at Imperfect Cell as they start to somewhat clash. He dodges one of Cell's punches and kicks him, but Cell dodges, grabs his leg and throws him on the ground, pulls out his tape, ready to absorb him, and 17 tries to not get absorbed. Then Cell felt a hand on his shoulder. He looks and gets punched in the face by none other than Android 16. What took you so long?
I was looking for an appropriate time.
Did you just joke? As Android 16 smiles and walks towards Imperfect Cell.
By my calculations, this cell is as strong as me.
As then Android 16 and Imperfect Cell stood there and looked at each other, and Android 16 said,
He has parts of some Goku's cells, so by killing this cell, I will also be completing my mission.
As then Android 16 charges in and starts flashing Imperfect Cell. Cell quickly got behind 16 and knocked him down, and went down to stomp on 16, and 16 catches his foot and throws him in a rock. Then he rushes in and kicks Cell, and Cell rushes at 16, hits 16 onto the ground by his tail. 16 slides on his face on the ground. It looks like 16 was about to lose, so Cell was rushing in to put him down. But then Android 16 got up and fires his rocket punch at Cell.
Rocket punch!
As it hits Imperfect Cell in the face, making him fly up. As 16 flies behind him, catches him, grabs him, and tosses him down into the ground. Then 16 grabs Imperfect Cell again and dunks him deeper into the ground. Then he puts his hands on his arms, like he's crossing his arms. He pulls off his arms and pointed down the hole Imperfect Cell's in.
Then he yelled, "Hell Flash!"
He fires his Hell Flash, which went into the hole when he was on the cell. The entire island started to tremble. Beams of heat were erupting out around 1780. As the sky turned bright orange from this attack, the Z fighters over at Common House could tell that this fight was a big one. As then the beam starts to quiet down, things start to calm down, Android 16 was under. Then Android 18 said, "He's stronger. He won.
Why are you still here?
Why, you won, of course. Why you killed the bug?"
That blast was not strong enough to kill him.
As then Imperfect Cell slowly glide up behind Android 17 without even knowing.
17 behind you.
As then Android 16 was rushing in trying to help him. But Imperfect Cell was too fast for Androids 17 and 16. As then Imperfect Cell had absorbed Android 17. As then Imperfect Cell started to scream and transform as a bright light started to emit from him. They couldn't see because of how bright it was. As then the next thing they see was Cell in its second form, his semi-perfect form. As semi-perfect Cell walks up to the water to look at his face to see what has changed, Piccolo, Androids 16 and 18 watched in fear. Then Android 16 runs over to Android 18, grabs her and saying,
"We need to get out of here now."
As then Goku and Gohan sense it when they were in front of the time chamber. "No, this isn't good. It is as we feared. Cell must have absorbed one of the androids." As an explanation, as a semi-perfect Cell smiles. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please come back again when I make my next one. And go check out my other friends, Goku T23, Vegeta T23, Gohan T23, and Gogeta T23. They all do fantastic what-ifs. Go check them out. And have a good day, you all.